So this is, we'll call it part C2, and we're going to solve for the Laplace after defining some variables. So we have the initial conditions, which are what? Well, we have A10, A20, and A30. Those are the initial condition, or A30, that's how they called it. And now we're going to say that big A sub 1 of S is just A sub 1. So we're going to drop the S's for simplicity, and we're going to define three equations. Defining the three equations. So the first one is going to be S multiplied by A sub 1 minus A10 equals 2 minus 3 over 10 times A1 plus 1 over 18 times A2 plus 1 over 5 times A3. Okay. Nope. Siri, I'm not talking to you. Now, this is the first equation. Equation 1, we'll call it. Equation 2 is going to be that second one, which is S times A2 minus A2, 0. And that has to be equal to 3 over 10 times A2 times A1 plus minus 2 nines times A2. And let me just line these up. And then the last one is plus 1 over 10 A3 times A3. Not A30, A3. And now equation 3, that's going to be S times A sub 3 minus A30, and that's going to be equal to what? It's going to be equal to 0, so we don't have anything here. Then we have plus 1 over 6 times A2, and then minus 3 over 10 times A3. So here we need to define A1, A2, A3. So let me just check that I wrote it right. So S times A1 minus A10 minus 3 over 10 A1 plus 1 over 18 A2 plus 1 over 5 A3, 3 over 10 A1 minus 2 over 9 A2 plus 1 over 10 A3 and 1 over 6 A2 minus 3 over 10 A3. Good. Now I want to solve for A1, A2, and A3. So how are we going to do that? Well, we're going to put it the solve command, equation 1, equation 2, equation 3, and we're going to tell it to solve for A1, A2, A3. We want to separate these by commas, and here we're going to say to output this stuff into A1 sol, A2 sol for solution, A3 sol. Let's press Control Enter. It's going to be a long, and we want to define S. It's going to be a long answer. So press Control Enter. This is what we get here, right? Now what we're going to do is we're going to take the Laplace inverse of each. So we're going to say I Laplace A1, I Laplace A2, and I Laplace A3. And we'll say that this is going to be small a1 of t small a1, small a2, small a3. Press Control Enter. And that's interesting. It won't do it. It won't do it, which is interesting. Well, because I wanted to do that to the sol. Sorry. Control Enter again. And the answers are big. We were expecting big answers. And but that is it. So now you could actually take this and approximate numerically, or copy output and paste it in a Word document and then stick it in your homework. All right? Because if this is what they want, this is what we're giving them. All right. I'll see you next time. And this was it for part C2.